rephrase it. See, it's hard to remember things that we may have heard by listening to that person.
Now when they were getting near to Jerusalem, to Bethphage and Bethany at the mountain of Olives, he dispatched 2 of his disciples and told them, "Go into the village that is within sight of you, and as soon as you pass into it, you will find a colt tied on which none of mankind has yet sat. Loose it and bring it. And if anyone says to you, 'Why are you doing this?' say, 'The Lord needs it, and will at once send it off back here.'" So they went away and found the colt tied So they went away and found the colt tied at the door outside on the side street, and they loosed it. But some of those standing there began to say to them, "What are you doing loosing the colt?" They said to thee, just as Jesus had said, and they let them go. And they brought the colt to Jesus, and they put their outer garment upon it, and he sat on it. Also many spread their outer garments on the road, but others cut down foliage from the fields. And those going in front and those coming behind kept crying out, "Save, we pray, blessed is he that comes in Jehovah's name. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David. Save, we pray, in the heights above." And he entered into Jerusalem, into the temple, and he looked around upon all things, and as the hour was already late, he went out to Bethany with the 12. The next day when they had come out from Bethany, he became hungry, and from a distance he caught sight of a fig tree that had leaves, and he went to it. He went to see whether he would perhaps find something on it, but on coming to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not the season of figs. So in response, he said to it, "Let no one eat fruit from you anymore forever." And his disciples were listening. Now they came to Jerusalem. There he entered into the temple and started to throw out those selling and buying in the temple. And he overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves. And he would not let anyone carry a utensil through the temple. But he kept teaching and saying, "Is it not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all the nations'? But you have made it a cave of robbers." And the chief priests and the scribes heard it, and they began to seek how to destroy him, for they were in fear of him. For all the crowd was continually being astounded at his teaching.
Holly, we want to thank you so much for an excellent reading, and it's hard to believe that's your very first reading here at the Kingdom Hall from the podium. So we want you to remember this day, 3308, because you think about when you go to conventions and you see those brothers up there, well, it started here at the Theocratic Ministry School, so we're going to look forward to your progress in the school. So we want to thank you very much. We want to thank Mom and Dad for helping you to prepare. Well, now we're going to